What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Team to Beat Miami Heat basketball channel. Last night on Instagram Live, Damian Lillard apparently was listening to Will Smith's famous song, Welcome to Miami, when he was at some sort of lounge or bar or club. But this post went viral, and not sure what Dame's doing in this IG video. I don't know if he is trolling Miami Heat fans. I don't know if he's sending a message to the Miami Heat organization and the fans, signaling and indicating that he indeed does want to be traded and does want to come to Miami. So, yeah, I'm just tired of waiting. I know it's not been that long and I'm being spoiled and selfish, but I just really hope that there is an opportunity to acquire Dame Lillard this off season. And yeah, we're getting these messages and these signals from Dame Lillard that he is interested in Miami. I don't know if this was coincidence that the music was playing in the background or if he selected the song explicitly, but yeah, it's just another sign that Dame potentially is interested in coming to Miami. It could be subliminal. I'm not entirely sure. This could be a message to the Trailblazers, indicating that he does indeed want to leave. And I know he's having trouble breaking up with Portland. He says he wants to stay in Portland. He wanted to win a championship and end his career in Portland, but he's also recently discussed how he is unsatisfied with the team's performance lately in the last few seasons. They've missed the playoffs 2 years in a row now, and he needs help. He's lost his backcourt mate, CJ McCollum, a couple years ago to the Pelicans, and he doesn't want to rebuild. And it seems that the Portland Trailblazers are in that rebuild phase, and most of their talent are young players in their early 20s, like Anthony Simons, Shaedon Sharpe, and then now their number 3 pick, Scoot Henderson. And so Dame obviously mentioned that he preferred that they trade that 3rd pick for some sort of star or veteran, and that did not happen. So a day or so after the draft, we see Dame on Instagram Live, and here's the clip of the video. So just want to know what you guys think of this.
Hey, papi!
Oh shit. Welcome to Miami.
That is Final Destination 2. So after seeing this video, I'm just ready for Dame to come out and request that trade. I want him to tell the Portland Braves. So after seeing that video, I just want Dame to simply come out and request that trade. I know he's going to give Portland the opportunity and some time to make some moves during this offseason, but us Miami Heat fans are impatient, and we do not want to wait for that mid-season trade. I don't want to wait to see if the Portland Trailblazers make any moves, because they might not. If they don't, then I could see them possibly, being in the 8 to 12 range in terms of the Western Conference seeding, and he can get frustrated and request that trade during the actual regular season. But ideally, we would want to get Dame into training camp ahead of that time and not acquire him mid-season, so he can get acquainted and familiar with the Miami Heat roster. So I don't know, man. I just think he needs to make that request. And obviously, if he does make that request, then one of the teams that he mentioned that he would be open to getting traded to would be the Miami Heat. He mentioned Bam Adebayo is his dog, and so he had an interview during the NBA Finals where he had a conversation and was asked if he was to leave, what teams would he play for. So let's watch that clip real quick.
Everybody keeps saying Damian Lillard is going to be traded to the Knicks, to the Heat, to the Celtics, to the Nets. If one of those trades went through, which one would you be like, that's not too bad?
Miami, obviously. Miami is the obvious one. Bam is my dog for real. But I mean, I think Miami the obvious one. Brooklyn is obvious one. Is another obvious one because Mikal Bridges is my dog too.
So Damian has explicitly said that he would love to play with Miami, obviously, and that Bam Adebayo is his dog. They're really good friends. They're close friends off the court. And I think pairing those two would be spectacular because, one, Dame is not only going to help the Heat scoring-wise. They were one of the worst teams in the regular season, averaging 109 points per game. So he'll definitely help in that department, being able to be a 3-level scorer, shoot from anywhere. But also, he's an underrated playmaker. He could definitely play that pick and roll with Bam Adebayo, get Bam in the right spots, and create opportunities for Bam, who's not a huge threat on the offensive end. He's obviously improved vastly throughout his career, but he's never really had a true point guard or a point guard in his prime that was able to facilitate and play make for him. So having Dame on that floor is going to also make it easier for Jimmy Butler to get to his spots, and he's going to be able to feed him in that low post, in that mid-range for Jimmy to get that opportunity. And he's also going to spread the floor for them so they can operate within that elbow area and lower. So I'm just hoping Dame's not clowning us. I'm just praying that he does request that trade and that he forces his way to the Miami Heat. Let me know what you guys think of these videos. Do you think we have a chance to acquire Dame Lillard? I know that all depends on him requesting that trade. So do you guys think Dame is going to ask for a trade, and do you think he's going to force his way to the Miami Heat? We'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Take care. I'll talk to you guys soon.